Hey everybody, my name is Jeff Hill. I am president of eTechnos. We are a web design digital marketing agency in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Keller Southlake, if you're from the area and know it. And I'm inviting everyone on this email list to get to know more about ENTRUST Digital Marketing Alliance. It's something you haven't heard about. It is rolling out here in 2022. And this video is just giving you an idea of why you should join, take a look at the webinar to learn more about what it is. ENTRUST is brand new. We're excited to roll it out, and it has a massive amount of benefits if you are a digital marketing agency around the country. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of give a highlight level overview of about us and why we started this, and show you a few high level details of what you can learn more about on the webinar that's just coming up in a few weeks. So I've owned eTechnos for 17 years. We do web design, social media, animated videos, content. We write articles, infographics, things like that. Our niche is the employee benefit market. Employee benefit consultants, agencies nationwide. If you go visit our website and our portfolio, you're going to see almost all of our clients are in that vein of employee benefits. Now, my unique background is what really got me kind of set the stage for me to talk to you today and to roll out ENTRUST. Because before I got into digital marketing, or as an agency owner, I worked for a benefit consulting firm. That's how I got in the niche. And I was the director of technology and did marketing and portals and all sorts of stuff I still do today. But really importantly is my old boss founded an association of other benefit agencies. And there wasn't one. And the way they did it, I was their first employee. I got to see from idea to the invitation to the original charter members of the association. And what it became was unbelievable. And it made a huge impact on me professionally. I've always wanted to create something similar for our industry, which is the one I know well now, is digital marketing. And it is really needed. I think more vital in our marketing because of the varying levels of type of firms and help and support expertise that are out there, level of distrust by companies of digital marketing firms. So there's really nothing to stand up and say this agency is a professional and they stand for something, for innovation, for support and service. We're not in our mother's basement, which is the joke I've always used about we're not that. We have a support team. We have an office. So ENTRUST will be the nation's first alliance of digital marketing agencies. It'll stand for something. And it's also an exclusive alliance. So I'm going to talk more about that. I'm going to click on the screen. Hopefully everything works okay. And the main thing we're talking about here with ENTRUST, and we'll talk in much more detail, is the main benefits to you, benefits to companies looking for web and digital help and why the ENTRUST is important to them, and then how you can become a member. So again, we're going to create that national brand that does not exist, that stands for something. Your website will have the logo, the branding, the tagline. Often we'll put a page on our website. You'll include it on proposals that you are a member, and it stands for these things. And what it stands for is trust. It stands for expertise, being in business, having true dedication to support and service, and improving year by year how you service your clients. That's what an employer would want to hear from somebody that says, I'm part of this national entity, but yet I'm a local presence. I am a local expertise right in your area, but I have the backing of this national alliance. That's ENTRUST. Now, a big thing about this that I'm going to you can start with right away is it's exclusive. If you're on the invitation list, it isn't that you're the only one on the invitation list. What we found hugely successful with the other association back in 2001 is that the exclusivity unlocked the doors of so much what made UBA great, United Benefit Advisors. That was the one we started. And it's because it wasn't anybody just wanted to join. It wasn't, hey, I'm in Austin, Texas. There's 6 members, all of the same organization. No, 1 member for 1 million people per capita. That means if you're in, say, Austin, Texas, 1 member of ENTRUST will be identified, selected, vetted, and they will become the member. No one else can. So if there is enough space, so in Dallas-Fort Worth, we got room for 2 or 3 because we have over 3 million people. if you add everything together. So there could be a Fort Worth, a Dallas, and maybe one in the middle suburbs, kind of like where I'm at in South Lake Keller area. If you're in Des Moines, there's one. Colorado Springs, there's one. That is what unlocks a lot of this. That means exclusivity. So companies learning about, hearing about the national branding of ENTRUST and what it is, goes to the website and they see your agency in their area and not 5. It also means the heart behind all this is also what you as an agency benefit from this. It's not just the logo. It's not just the branding and the synergy. Yes, that's a massive benefit to this. The other part of being a member is that open collaboration and shared wisdom for you being part of this. All right. There's 2 sides of the national branding side, but then the actual members all get to collaborate with each other. And that exclusivity and not having 5 people in their backyard opens up the willingness, creates the stage for you to be able to and want to openly collaborate with other professionals in your same industry. I want ENTRUST, and I'm passionate about starting this because I need this. I want my staff to be able to collaborate with other professionals that they know, they're vetted, they've been in business, and they have skill sets that we don't. For instance, we don't do Google AdWords. We've always struggled with finding partners, a trusted voice, somebody knows how to do that for us to either refer to our clients or put it inside our marketing package. I'm excited for that, having access to vetted firms that do that and do that really well. So I can connect with them. I can refer business. We can do it together, however it needs to naturally happen. Other benefits to this is your staff. This is ENTRUST is for the entire staff of your agency. So you have a SEO professional. Well, where do they go when they get jammed up? If they don't know somebody in the industry or a trusted voice, then where can they go? We're going to create that shared wisdom on web design and all manners of our digital marketing and social and SEO and design and development. They're going to have a place and a way to collaborate with other professionals. Us agency owners, key employees, key people, we will have our own mastermind groups. So it's kind of like many of us, me included, are part of CEO type roundtables and group. This will be a mastermind group of just owner, key principal producers in all parts of the country to be able to collaborate, share, talk about how do you grow? How did you hire? How did you find a good producer? How did you charge? What do your proposals look like? And it's going to come in the form of people going, hey, I'm struggling with this. And the firms that will be part of ENTRUST know that the heart of this is sharing what works, sharing what was a success for them. Also comes back as far as getting benefit of the other people. When you are jammed, when you have something that you need to get over a certain hurdle or a question, you're going to be part of either a mastermind or the collective group. It's a huge benefit. I've seen it work. I've seen it being used daily, still to this day, 20 years later, of the association we all help create. And that is something we're excited about with ENTRUST. So we're also talking about things and why the businesses will be find valuable, right? Getting business for you, referrals and opportunities. Let's just talk real quickly just about the next steps. First off, join one of the webinars. The email or anything that you saw this video on will include the link to a bunch of upcoming webinars. We're just going to talk about it in more detail, me not talking so fast, me not trying to get this under, a reasonable amount of time, but it'll probably be 30, 45 minutes. We'll do Q&As, we'll do chats, things like that to ask questions. The next step is to identify the remaining charter members, the initial charter members as ENTRUST rolls out. We already have a number of lined up for my own relationships and reaching out and working with some agencies before going to the step of reaching out to other ones. Again, it's exclusive. So if this has any interest to you, make sure you join a webinar or ask somebody to look into it. Connect with me personally on the side so we can talk about it, because once a spot is filled, it is filled until that agency decides to leave. The attrition rate is very low. Once you have a location, it is something you hold on to. I work with firms all the time and benefit clients where I met them 22 years ago. The first thing they do on a rebrand is making sure they have the charter member logo featured on the site of that association. They get so much mileage out of it. So figuring out the charter members is the first step. And then we'll work together as a small group to start with to create things like the national presence, the website, the member portal, the agency branding that comes with it. We have a number of those things all ready to go for anybody that starts now. Of course, the charter members have their own branding, logos, taglines, media kits. We'll be making, obviously, content available to you. These are the things that we're going to have available and we'll talk more about. So right now, I'm going to leave it with that. And after this, please click on a link, see if any of the opening dates fit you or somebody in your firm so you can join and learn more, or connect with us directly if you need to do it on the side or whatever fits you best. So hope to get to know you soon, hope to get lots of questions, and ultimately get to know you as a member of ENTRUST. Thank you.